Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I'm Platter series videos I do for a little while. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I am excited for this one because it's something that I love, but I don't eat very often. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, I am wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Arch Echo shirt, which I love. It's such a cool design. I love it. When I saw this particular shirt, I was like, please tell me that you have it in double X. And they're like, we have it in 1X or 3X. And I was like, well, as much as I'd love to pretend like I'm going to self-improve sometime in the immediate future, let's just go for the 3X. Because I can wear a 1X, but like, I'm not happy about it. Nobody who sees me is happy about it. It's not a good time. So I just went for the 3X on this one. But I really do love the design. Arch Echo, very, very cool band. They're an progressive instrumental band. If you like long-ass fucking cool songs filled with amazing instrumentals and musicianship, apparently something's going on. I know there was a car accident not too far away from where I was earlier when I went to go pick up this dish because I ordered it through Grubhub. But anyway, these folks are super cool. I actually have some videos of their performance that I was at. It's on my channel. I have an entire playlist of just concert videos that I've been to over the years. Give them a check. I'm just saying. I like good music. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why am I excited about it? Well, folks, that's because we're reviewing... Boom! It's lasagna! Can we get a thing without it spilling on us? Ha 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 ha! Sure! It's not the... Am I going to have to do it like... Okay, maybe... Woo! Lasagna! Yeah! Something like that. This specifically, folks, is the homemade lasagna from a place called Nuova, Italia, which I just got through reviewing their chicken limone. So go watch that review. They are a local Italian spot, proper like sit-down Italian place, very highly rated in the area. I have not been here very often. I was there one time, and the food was good, to be fair. The service was a little bit so-so at the time, and it kind of threw me off. But, you know, hey, at the end of the day, stuff changes. That was literally years ago at the time I'm doing this. So I was like, man, let's order up some food. And, experience, I mean, all I did was go in and grab my food, but the guy at the counter was nice enough and everything, so, water under the bridge as far as I'm concerned. But I went over there. I knew I was going to try their chicken limone because I'd previously tried it at a place called Magnanopoli. Go watch that review as well. And when I saw they had lasagna, I was like, man, I haven't had lasagna in a fucking dog's age. So, let's have some lasagna. Which, by the way, with this being a local place, it's going to go on my Sampler Platter Local Love playlist. That playlist is just for local establishments close to me that, I want to go over there and, try out and hopefully enjoy and be able to go over there and give my seal of approval. So, let's see. We got a thing. One thing I do have to mention. On the Grubhub order, it asked, oh, do you want them to include utensils? I did suggest I did go over there and select they include utensils. They did not. Neither did Magnanopoli. Now, my only thinking is, like, they are a proper sit-down place. Maybe they don't have, like, plasticware available. But then it's like, okay, but then if you offer carry-out. Kind of see where I'm going with this? But anyway, let's try out some lasagna. It's kind of compacted back on top. I love lasagna, man. As a little kid, it was probably my favorite thing to eat in the entire world. It's just when do you eat it, It's like it's almost an event. It's got lots of layers. I'm happy about that. Let's get a thing. Ha 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 ha! Okay, I fell apart, but ha 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 ha. not bad, but it's not as good as I was hoping, if I'm being honest. The sauce is nice. It's very tomatoey, very tomatoey. The Yeah, I mean, lasagna itself, it's not bad, but like, I don't know, man. Especially when you consider it's supposed to be their homemade lasagna. I don't know, man. Like, and I'm not trying to cast shade or anything, but it's like, look, I've had homemade lasagna. I have had proper homemade lasagna. And let me tell you, it's a thing to celebrate. This, well, not bad, it's very kind of eh. Like, I've definitely had way better lasagna. And this cost me, how much did you cost me? $18.95. I'm gonna flat out say for $18.95, I was expecting a lot better lasagna than this. I mean, again, it's not bad, but it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm expecting like this wonderful, decadent, just like thing that's gonna make me simultaneously regret and love every decision I've ever made in my life, and it's not that. It's very, I don't know, man. The flavor isn't terrible or anything. The ricotta cheese inside is nice, of course. Man, I was really looking forward to this. It's just, yeah. Well, the sauce is not bad. With it being so tomatoey, it kind of overpowers the rest of the dish. Yeah, it's not, I wouldn't say it's not a particularly balanced lasagna, and it's not a particularly decadent lasagna. It kind of feels like, and this is going to be mean, and I apologize because I like to be positive in my reviews. It feels very first attempt lasagna. Like, when I don't eat out at like proper Italian places all that often. Not that I love Italian food, it's fantastic. But it is, it's a little bit more of a pricey affair and everything. It's more of an occasion, And so when I do, I am really kind of expecting something that's going to wow me. Something that's really going to make me go over there and say, that's it. That's fucking Italy. That's fantastic. I love it. This is not that. This is just very, I don't know, man. It feels kind of antiquated, I guess, And again, like, I mean, and, I'm not saying it has to be like new and snazzy or anything like that. It's a classic dish. But it feels like, something that you could have gone over there and got back, when I was a little kid, from, again, maybe an aunt or, somebody going over there and trying to make lasagna the first time. It's just not that impressive. It's okay. I don't hate it or anything. I'll eat the rest of it gladly. But, again, especially when you go over there and say it's homemade, I mean, I've watched enough Gordon Ramsay content to be like, yeah, usually when they say homemade. But the thing is, like, man, it sucks. Because I like to be positive about this stuff, folks. I can't even begin to tell you how much it hurts my soul when I have to do a, kind of a negative review. I mean, pros and cons. It's not bad. Like I said, the sauce is okay. I do think it's a little overpowering. But it's fine. It's flavorful. It's filling. Definitely filling. All I can give it, man. Like, there's no oomph to it, it's simultaneously, like, there's no oomph, there's nothing special about it, and even being, again, like a homemade, home-style kind of lasagna, it's just not that, man. Again, I've had homemade lasagna that really just that, like, made my day. This doesn't make my day. This is, if anything, it really kind of dampens my day a little bit because I was expecting something really spectacular. I was going to go over there and dedicate this one, by the way, to a guy who went over there, commented on one of my videos. Channel goes by Renowned Podcast, and he'd commented. He left a very nice comment that literally made my day. Just like I smiled for like fucking 20 minutes afterwards. And he's from Italy. So I was like, cool, I get to do Italian food today. That was kind of what sparked me to do this today. And the chicken limone was solid enough, but the lasagna, which was really what I was just like, yes, this is going to be. Two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? No and no. I hate to be that guy, because like, especially with it being a local spot, I really want to like this, but it's like, when, again, going back to Gordon Ramsay, he's flat out said it. It's like, look, when people go out to a restaurant, they're going out to a place expecting to get food that is better than they can make themselves. That is the expectation. Fast food and stuff aside. Does this taste better than something I can make myself? Sure, but I can't fucking cook worth a goddamn. Does this taste better than someone who's, even vaguely competent at cooking could make? No, this tastes just very basic. It's uninspired and just, again, it tastes very antiquated. I hate to say that, because again, I love to be positive in my stuff. So for me, it's definitely, especially for the fucking price, not a chance. And as for recommending it, I can't. I would love to be able to go over there and say, hey man, Nuova, Italia, they have the best fucking lasagna in the goddamn area, and you should go out, you should try it yourself. It should be like this thing, just set aside your entire day. I can't do that. Sadly. It's fine, but it's very unimpressive. So, I hate to say it, and again, like, both this place and the other, main Italian sit-down place in my area, both of them have very high reviews, so it's like, I want to be one of those people who's like, yes, they're fantastic, but sadly, in this instance, I can't be. Sorry, I have to be honest. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, you can go there with yourselves a truly proper homemade lasagna-tastic rest of your life. Because, man, and I get the folks, come on now. You know me. You know that, like, I want to be as positive as possible. It hurts me. Sorry. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, I'm trying. It's one of those things where it's like, I'd love to be able to go over there and be like, oh, and wait a second, and when you eat it, leprechauns come out and give you gold. I'd love to be able to find some, like, really solid saving grace to this so that I could be positive about it, but I just can't. It's important, though, when we run into those situations in our lives where maybe we can't be that positive. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, here's what I want you to go out and do. I want you to go out, get yourself some proper lasagna. And it doesn't even, they make, like, fucking vegetarian lasagnas and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be, I want you to go out in celebration, not only of the great country of Italy, but also for Mr. Renowned Podcast, who, again, left a very nice comment. And by the way, thank you to all the people who leave nice comments. I am planning to do a fan appreciation video. It's going to happen. Thank you all so much. But, man, lasagna is fantastic. It needs to be done really well. Anyway, bye.